So today I want to talk to you a little bit about facial recognition technology. Some of these scans technologies have been around for a long time, and they're getting better, but they can still be easily defeated. I'm going to show you how to defeat them, and I'm going to talk about the wider application and how it's actually kind of a scary thing that private companies are using this technology. Right now they're talking about testing it with a couple of airlines this summer. In fact, the test begins on June 12th and is going to go between 45 and 90 days, depending on the success of the trials. Here's part of the issue. What they're trying to do is reduce the wait time for people who are getting on the plane. Obviously, if you can be scanned as you go by, boom, 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 you're on, no problem, right? Well, what if you want to travel incognito? What if you don't want other people being able to track your movements? Do you have a right in terms of the freedom of travel to not have somebody else track your travel? These are the questions that we ought to be asking, because although right now it's looking at a convenience factor, right now we're looking at the idea of, being able to get by security quickly and get on your way. The very fact that we have this so-called security measure in place is not a matter of safety. It's a matter of control. And I want you to keep that in mind, because real safety does not it's not based on whether or not a person is not allowed to board an aircraft. It's based on whether or not a person is caught before he's done an actual thing he's planning to do. And you can't do that just simply by denying certain people to travel. In fact, in many cases, those who've been put on no-fly lists are simply there because they've expressed an opinion that other people don't agree with. Now, let me show you how you get past the facial recognition technology. Primarily, most of the facial recognition stuff has to do with eyes, cheekbones, chin line, and you can alter a lot of that stuff simply by wearing a hat. Let me show you. First and foremost, if you wear a hat, don't wear it this way, because you can still see all of the main features of your face. Wear it like this. Cover your eyes and your eyebrows a little bit so that people can't see your eyes when they're scanning. That's very important, not being able to see the eyes. Secondly, it blocks a little bit here of the formation around the eye line itself. If you want to add further consternation to those trying to do facial recognition technology, obscure your chin line just a little bit. Whether you do it with the collar or whether you do it with a shirt that comes up all the way, you can do it in a number of different ways. Scarves are awesome for this, which obviously, if you want to be unrecognizable when you travel, that's a good way to do it. Also, remember, just the addition of a shirt that can be taken off, an outer shirt or whatever, that's something that's going to alter your appearance when you get off the plane or through the airport or whatever else. Somebody might be looking for a particular shirt that you're wearing. If you've ditched it, you're good to go. Now, who can use this? Anybody who's looking to not be recognized. And I would highly recommend that everyday citizens start taking steps to make sure that people are not tracking your movements. Why? Because the time is coming very soon in which we're going to be tracked, whether we want to be or not. I mean, look, if you post on Facebook every move that you make, checking in at every Starbucks along the way, yeah, I'm guilty of that myself. Look, nobody's to blame if everybody knows where you are at any time. If, however, you'd like to be a little more operationally secure, I highly recommend wearing a hat. That's my 2 cents today. I'd love to hear your feedback. Send me an email, steve@radiofreespeech.com. If you'd like me to call you back, we can do an interview together, and I'll post that on my website as well. Once again, the number to call in is 907-458-0495. Send me an email, and we'll set up a call. Thanks.